Today is 1 Samuel 26. Yesterday was 1 Samuel 25. I'm still wrestling with 1 Samuel 25, not because it's the first time I've read it, because something stood out to me very different than it's resonated with me before. If you're new to following me on this blog, you may not know I went through a divorce about 9.5 years ago, and unfortunately, after 15 years of just a lot of working to try to work through things and just get on the same page, it failed. And so all that to say, yesterday when I was reading about Abigail and Nabal, I could not help. The minute it said, oh goodness, where did it go? Sorry. One of the servants told Abigail what happened, Nabal's wife. David sent messengers from the wilderness to give our master his greetings, but he hurled insults at him. Yet those men were so good to us. They did not mistreat us, and the whole time we were out in the fields near them, nothing was missing. Night and day, they were a wall around us the whole time we were herding our sheep near them. Now think it over and see what you can do, because disaster is hanging over our master and this whole house. He is a wicked man with no one can talk to him. And basically the rest of the story is Abigail took matters into her own hands. She put together a ton of gifts for David and his men to make amends, if you will, on her husband's behalf. It was a trigger for me. It triggered me because I think so often the submission that's talked about in the Bible for a wife and how that is spun sometimes in different contexts can be very harmful to us women, to me. And I was like, oh, but wait, that time of year, wouldn't that have been seen as disloyal or disrespectful for Abigail to go against what her husband had already stated? And yet she was praised. She was praised for what she did. She's even esteemed to have, saved the household from a lot of harm. Interesting. I had to sit with that. and see what the Lord was trying to show in me, something that is not settled, not healed, where there's still brokenness that I need to work through. So I've been doing that. Then I read this morning, 1 Samuel 26, and this is about David getting a chance to kill Saul again. And if you're not reading with me, just a little background, Saul has been trying to kill David. He doesn't like David's popularity. He can see the favor on David. He can see that the Lord is with David and no longer with him. And there is some definite animosity. And Saul has tried to take his life more times than we can count, seeking after him, trying to find him. And David's been on the run. Now, a couple chapters ago, David could have killed Saul and he didn't. And at that time, Saul said to him, hey, may the Lord's favor be on you. It was like he was validating him and what God had for him. And he said, just, please take care of my line of people. I mean, it was just a beautiful moment. And yet it's hard to understand in our humanity how David didn't want to protect himself, how it was like the Lord had given Saul to David, and yet David chose not to kill him. What I heard this morning is that happened a second time. It was almost like David recognizes the battle is not his. David recognizes the battle belongs to the Lord. Cammie, where are you feeling defeated? Where are you feeling hunted? Where are you feeling just complete failure or frustration that you need to surrender and give to the Lord? Stop trying to take things into your own hands. Stop trying to do it your way, as David could have by ending Saul's life. Instead, he physically, through his actions, recognized that the battle belongs to the Lord. That's what his actions said. That's what the restraint rooted in self-control showed me today. And I just wanted to share that with you. I've been out walking and sitting with it. And there's a couple areas in my life where I feel like I've definitely tried to take some things into my own hands, but I've also been frustrated. And I have uniquely had a validation like that happen for me, and yet not see it actually coming to fruition and wondering, God, where are you? And why do things look like they do? And this is what I swear you said, unless I just don't hear you. And yet, you know what? Cammie, the battle belongs to the Lord. Where in your life today do you need to recognize and surrender and show restraint because you know the battle belongs to the Lord? Okay, friend.